Carissa, now that you're almost 13 and sporting into a nice young lady, I think we need a few things we need to talk about. Oh, Mom, the sex talk, really? Yes, it's important. I want you to know you can talk to me about anything and everything. This can be a very scary time in your life. Fine, but can we get this over with? I have things to do. You're growing up. Things are changing. I know, Mom. I'm going to get boobs. I'm going to get my period at some point. I've learned all this stuff in school. What are we even talking about it for? I know, hon, but what about the feelings? What about the emotions? What about other changes? Your friends, your family? We need to talk about those things too. What do you mean? Along with the physical changes, you're also going to have emotional changes. And you and your friends all develop at different rates and at different times. And you get different feelings. Someone who's your best friend now may develop a little faster than you. And they'll find their own little clique or their own little group that'll suit their more mature needs. And they'll forget all about you. You know, basically because you're more immature. I don't really care about that. I have lots of friends. They won't all do that to me. I hope not, but you also have to think about boys. They're going to start seeing you in a different way. I know you hang out with a lot of boys. You're more sporty. But they're going to start seeing it, you know, you're a girl. Things may change there too. They have started to leave me out a little. You know, they pick me last in gym class for sports, even though they know I'm better than most of the boys that are there. But it hasn't been too bad, I guess. Sometimes they'll be laughing in their group, and when I come over, they stop. I know they're talking about girls and the ones that they think are pretty. Yeah, I'm sure they are. Just like girls talk about boys just as much. Yeah, I guess. And what about your friend Micah? I noticed you haven't been hanging out with him much anymore. Well, he kind of got a little weird, everybody thinks. He started practicing his own culture and dressing in, it looked like a man dress, Mom, but he says it was from his African culture, and started speaking in the African language sometimes, and it just got a little weird, and not everybody in the group liked it. But how do you think this makes him feel? You just excluding him because of his culture. It's really important to him. Well, I feel kind of bad for him. I really think his culture is kind of neat and interesting, but I don't want everybody to think I'm weird too. Well, maybe eventually you can re-invite him into the group, you know, after everybody talks. Show your other friends how interesting it is and the different cultural things that he does, and, you know, talk it up, and then maybe invite him back in. Mom, you really don't understand teenagers. You know, it's not always that easy. If once you're claimed weird, they just always look at you as weird. But I guess I can give it a try, because I really do like hanging out with Micah. All right, honey, just think about it. You know, remember, variety is the spice of life. How boring would the world be if we were all the same? Mom, you're so corny. Can I go now? I have things. I'm meeting Becky at 3 at the arcade, but don't worry, I'll be home in time for dinner and we can talk some more then.